Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. We've got a neat True Talk Tuesday here. I just got to Costco. We just went and picked up my laptop from the Geek Squad and got that back. So now I get to go home and print out all the W-2s that everybody keeps asking me about from my electrical company. But I wanted to talk to you guys today about something that I thought of the other day when I was at the movies on Sunday with my family, and it was about Ferdinand the Bull. And I don't know if you guys have seen the movie yet. Hey, Julie. So in the movie Ferdinand the Bull, Maddie's talking to us too. The bull liked flowers, and the other bulls picked on him because he liked to protect these flowers, and they called him the flower bull instead of him being the mean, aggressive, strong, like fighting type of bull. So they picked on him. But so he ran away. Anyways, he ended up running away and gets this whole long story. I'll have to watch the movie. It's super cute. Hi, Nikki. So with that, he runs away and ends up coming back to this place where all these other bulls were, as a grown-up bull. And they still pick on him and still pick on him. So throughout the movie, they pick on him and pick on him and pick on him. And then at the end of the movie, he never becomes a fighter. He never gives in to that outside influence of changing who he is and what it means to him to stay true to his beliefs. And I thought, okay, so that's, yeah, it's a cartoon or whatever, but I just thought, that's kind of like us. Like, if we're a flower bull and we don't want to give in to being a fighting bull, for example. So if you're in an MLM and your upline is telling you to do something that you just can't get in alignment with, then don't do it. Like, do what feels good to you, like what's in your heart. Like, if you're a flower bull and you want to go out there and smell all the pretty flowers and protect all the pretty flowers, and you don't want to go out there and fight other bulls, don't do it. Just stay true to what feels good to you. On the 15th of February, I think at like 11 o'clock Pacific, or 10 o'clock Pacific time, I'm going to do a webinar that's kind of talks about this a little bit. So any of you guys who want to hop on, you're more than welcome to. But, so basically I just wanted to kind of bring that up, that no matter what your job is or what your business is, you don't have to change what you believe in. You don't have to change your values. You don't have to change what feels good to you and what feels in alignment to you and what feels authentic to you just because other people are doing it, or just because that's what you've been trained to do, or maybe because that's how you were raised. Maybe you were raised in a household where everything was like, you have to get a job, you have to go to college, you have to get a job. This starting your own business stuff is, too risky. It's for the birds, whatever it is. If that's, it's okay to do something different. It's okay to be different. And in fact, in our industry, when we're working in an online virtual space, it's better to be different. It's better to stand out because you're unique and you believe so strongly in whatever it is that your beliefs are. So that's really all I wanted to share today, is to just really stay true to yourself. Be the bull that you want to be. You can be a fighting bull if you want to, but if you want to be that flower bull, be the flower bull. Go smell the roses. Go be a non-fighter. Lead with your heart instead of your horns type of thing. Sorry, the lady next to me, I thought she was going to hit me. Parking spaces in California, they're tight. But anyways, you guys, thank you guys for all the hearts and love and everything. If you have any questions about being a bull, go ahead and pop them in now. I'll keep jibber jabbering on for just a minute and see if there's anything that you guys have to ask. But that's basically it, you guys. So even if you feel like at times that you're going against the grain and you're going against what you've been taught, what you've been trained to do, if it's in your, and this, please don't think that I'm telling you not to do what your boss says if you work a 9-to-5 job. But what I am telling you is, if your intuition tells you that what you're being told to do at that job, if you're not in alignment with that and it doesn't feel good, you might consider seeking out different employment if that's the case. But I'm certainly not telling you to do something that would get you in trouble or get you fired, or do anything unethical, of course. But what I'm saying is, there's always a different way. And what's working for one person may not work for another person because it just may not feel good. It may not feel right. Julie says, it's hard to go against your core values that have been instilled. Right. So, you know, we talk about like money story. We talk about what you've been kind of brought up to think. And not that anything is wrong with being brought up to think that you should work hard. I mean, even when you own a business, it's not about luck necessarily. It's about, you know, you still have to have hard work, but you also have to feel good about the work you're doing, or you're going to get burnt out. You're going to start resenting your business. And that's what I find that a lot of people end up doing with jobs. They go and work so hard. They feel somewhat underappreciated or completely underappreciated in some cases. And then they get burnt out because, you know, most people only get, you know, increases in pay of certain increments. I mean, you don't typically go from making $10 an hour to making $100 an hour in a few months. I mean, it's somewhat unheard of. I'm not saying it's impossible, but I'm saying it's pretty rare. No matter how hard you show up and work, you know. Yes, heart, Julie says. Amen. You got to have heart. And that's such the truth. It is such the truth. You have to feel it. Otherwise, it just doesn't feel good. So when you lead with your heart, when you're doing something that you love, it comes a lot easier. It comes more naturally. People can tell you're more fired up about it. They can tell you're excited to be doing it. And, you know, like Ferdinand the Bull. He was the flower bull. It's hard to explain without giving the whole movie away to you guys, but he was never a fighter. He never did fight. The only fighting he did was, you know, in protection of other people or animals in the movie's sake. So that's really all my message was today. So I hope you guys have a great day. I'll go ahead and email all of you guys this replay if I have your email address. If not, I'll pop a link in below so you guys can get it. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.